Yo, what's up everyone? So we're back again with another video. Today we got the new Pavotubes and I got my boy Quay. For today, I really wanted to bring someone else that has the older Pavotubes and I wanted to get his take as well as myself. This is our first time grabbing these tubes, so yeah, stick around. It's gonna be a fun one and really just gonna talk about these in case you guys are interested and you guys are in the market looking for these tubes. So let's hit that intro, we'll come back and we'll get things rolling. All right, so let's talk about these tubes. So for starters, I guess I'll let you talk because I didn't even let you talk in the intro. So yeah, go ahead and talk about like the difference that you see from the older ones to the new ones.
First off, man, just the build quality. They're definitely a lot heavier than the old tubes. They feel a lot more high quality, I want to say. Like the other Pavotubes, I felt like there was more plastic.
Yeah.
And these have definitely a better build quality to them. So they're a little more robust. They're not gonna like easily break and scratch up a little bit. So I really like the like black part too. It's just like really nice.
I like the aesthetic look of it. They remind me of like the Asteras. Like it's just clean on the corners. We were talking about the older ones have like the extra 2-3 inch like look on the corners where it doesn't look good. So I definitely see the aesthetic look of these. Like if you're to put these in the back end for the camera to grab it, it'll look nice.
Yeah, another thing I noticed too is like the old Pavotubes, they had this big menu system back here that kind of showed you how to manipulate it. That's gone now, so you don't see that anymore. I never looked at that.
I didn't either. Yeah,
so
because it was so easy.
It was really easy. And honestly, because I glanced at it once when I first bought them, and it wasn't super clear to me of how to navigate the menu, but with the new ones though, it seems like it's a lot easier, especially with the physical buttons now. There's no more knobs.
Okay.
And I think I like that too because it was hard to, like you were saying, it was hard to dial in. Sometimes you want that specific number, and it's like you're going back and forth trying to get it. So I think that's a big improvement, and the buttons do feel really
a lot
nice,
better,
high quality too. So
the one thing I do want you guys to know is when you guys get these Pavotubes, it's basically like having the Pavotube 6Cs. It's the same exact look except without it being magnetic. These aren't magnetic. I wish they were. That is one downfall. They look like they were, I mean, just by the build of it, but unfortunately they're not. But the benefit of these Pavotubes is they do have a quarter thread. With the Asteras that I have, it's a quarter thread and the magnet is right on it. So it's gonna be easy for me to plug and play with these. That is one big benefit, the fact that they're a quarter thread on the back end. It's gonna be easy to just put magnets on them and go ahead and clip them anywhere. So I did like that, but you're basically getting like the 6Cs as far as, for the most part, the look of it and the menu system in the back end and all that. So just in case you guys do have the 6Cs, just keep in mind, it's kind of the same thing for the most part.
Yeah, you mentioned the quarter threads right here, and I just noticed that. But they also have the new quarter threads on the back end, so you can actually put these on some tripod legs and stand them straight up.
Yep. Which
is actually a really, really nice feature. So if you're trying to like backlight somebody and you don't necessarily want to like clamp it to one of those clamps or anything like that, you can just kind of set it on some tripod legs and just have it shining like that, which is pretty nice.
Realistically, we really just pulled these out of the Nanlite bags, and just like him and myself, we just literally play with it for like 5 minutes or less just to really see the difference, because for the most part they're gonna do the same thing, right? They're gonna just RGB, they have the effects, but off the bat I think you said the CCT, it went up to 12,000.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed when I turned them on. So it's like it's a really, really blue light. So yeah, this is going all the way up to, I don't know if you guys can see it, the color temperature on the camera, but this is 12,000 Kelvin, which is kind of crazy. It's like a really nice,
more flexibility,
blue light, and it goes all the way down to, what was it, 27?
27, yeah. And it's actually, so right now as you guys are watching, the whole background, it is all at 2700, so it's nice and warm. The older one, I felt like it was still more on the white side.
Yeah, it was definitely.
This one, you get a warm tone when you do go to 2700, which is dope. It's like a true tungsten look. The other benefit is there is a green and magenta shift. So if you need to match this light with any other lights, you do have that which the older ones don't. So again, if you're working with like other brands, with Nanlite, every brand has a different, like, I guess, when it comes to lighting, they're shifting to different colors. So if you need to shift your magenta or the greens, you're able to do it with these Pavotubes. I'm not gonna talk, or we're not gonna talk about the whole Bluetooth style to it. I'm gonna get on that on the next video, just because I haven't messed with it yet. I know I still have to get the firmware update on it in order to use it. So once I do that, and I get an iPhone, because
we do need to get you an iPhone.
I'm an Android guy, so I gotta get an iPhone because they only make the app for iPhones as of now.
I also did notice too that they have a lock button on here. So if you're like,
I didn't even know that.
You get your settings right, you can lock it, so you don't have to accidentally push anything to kind of change Kelvin or brightness or anything like that.
Talk about that. So the one thing right away I noticed, I don't know if you ever encountered it, when you used to put the old Pavotubes with the bags.
Yeah.
You know how the button, the on and off was up there? Did you ever get where like it turned on and you get on set and they're dead?
Yep.
That happened to me like twice.
Yeah, because that little flimsy little on switch button was on the side,
on the top.
and especially kind of moving your bag around, and that can easily just be switched on. So these ones like actual physical buttons, and this on and off switch right here.
They thought this through when they came out with this Pavotube. It's different. I like it. So far, I mean, the one other thing you guys gotta for sure keep in mind, and I think is dope, is it has different effects. I was just about to get on that. So you read my mind. It has a lot of different effects compared to the older ones. There's more tweaking to it, obviously. You can actually tweak the Storm one, I think. I clicked on it, there's a manual and there's an auto. So it's not like the older one where you have to press the button to keep it going. This one actually has different things. The police car, it has the pixel effect where it scrolls. The downfall with this one, again, it's just a first impression. We don't know if you can actually tweak it, but as far as the colors, you only get on the scroll, if I go down, colors, you get just colors 2, 3, 4, that's it. So I don't know if you can really choose what colors you want to work this way. I don't know if it's just you know, the only colors that they provide with this effect, but I gotta figure that out, and then I'll do like an update on this.
Yeah, so it's on some effects, because I know I'm on the hue loop. You can change your hue from like one hue through another hue.
Oh, okay,
like
so it does different
ciphers.
things.
But for the mode that you were talking about, I don't think you can.
It's standard, right?
Pick and choose your colors. You can't dial in your own colors, so you kind of have to just use the colors that they kind of actually have preset in. So I don't know if they can change that with a firmware update, but that would be nice to kind of being able to pick and choose colors. Like for example, if you have the Asteras, you can kind of have those crazy effects. You can choose. You could do a lot of different things, colors and everything like that. But for the price, man, these things are legit.
They're built good, right?
Yeah, I'm really liking the build quality. They feel much more high quality and like
more robust.
Yeah, I really love that. But I do think they did a really good job of including more attachment and quarter threads and just mount, so you can mount it in different type of situations, different type of angles and things like that. And you can get really creative with these things, and you can kind of put them in all different types of scenarios. I mean, you guys see the lighting setup that we did here. So we kind of lit the background with different Pavotubes to kind of match the scene and kind of give it like a nice little vibe. So
a royalty feel.
The royalty
feel. And you guys will see a video that I'm gonna actually release after this, where it shows you guys a full breakdown on, you know, the lighting and everything for this interview setup that we kind of did. We try to go more for like a cinematic route, so just kind of clean, simple. You know, the one thing also that I liked about this is not only that they took away the ends that I didn't like on the older ones. If this was to fall, this is still popping up higher than the actual tube itself. So it happened to me on the other one so many times, but because this is like lifted higher, it's gonna hit this and you don't have to worry about cracking. Unless it falls on a rock where it's like pointing straight up. There's maybe something different there, but and you also stated, it doesn't have the little pixels, whatever.
You can't see, because I don't know if when you look at when you have the old Pavotubes and you turn them on, you can actually see the individual LED lights. So whatever type of coating they put on these, they kind of hide the individual LED lights so they're not visible. I know, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I know sometimes like it's kind of annoying when that's kind of, you're looking at the Pavotubes, if you're using it as a practical light, you can see all those little LED lights. So this one, they did a really good job of kind of hiding that. So I think that's a really, really cool feature too.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a good light. Again, Nanlite has always produced good lighting. The reason why I wanted to bring Quay on this video is to get someone else's opinion. I don't want you guys to just hear me out. You guys know I rock with Nanlite. You guys know I have all their products, but again, I wanted to bring someone in so you guys can take, you know, his word as well as myself. Like, I don't just want to come out, you guys just stating the good things. You know, there's also, what was the negatives that we talked? Oh yeah, the charging. Like if you have multiple tubes, you still have to charge each one individual. Like, you know, we wish there was like one box, or hopefully Nanlite comes out with a box where you can charge all 4 or 10 at once, or maybe at least 8, right? I think 8 was a solid number.
At least.
So would you buy these now that you messed around with them, or why wouldn't you? That's the question that I feel like people will value and appreciate.
Yeah, I kind of do want them, be only for the simple facts that the reason why I like to use tubes a lot is like for interview setups where I want to kind of provide rim light, hair light, things like that. The fact that I can just set these on some tripod legs and just kind of angle it and kind of use it either the practical light or a rim light, that's a game changer for me. So I can just kind of set it up and use it straight up, or if I'm doing something like a YouTube or like a music video style, and I want to like have them straight up like this and kind of have them in the background without having to kind of like tape them to the wall or something like that. Yeah. I think that's a really cool feature too. And just the build quality, man, I'm a big fan of just how they feel in the hand. They're really, really nice. So yeah, I definitely think I might pick up another set.
All in all, I think Nanlite killed it with this. It was definitely worth the wait. I think obviously it needs tweaks when it comes to, based on what I'm seeing as far as like the app and everything. But again, I can't speak on that until I do the firmware update and everything. You guys seen basically the background. You guys see a little bit, obviously. Again, there's a breakdown coming soon with the whole lighting on this setup. This is my studio. If you guys are anywhere in LA and you guys want to shoot, this is a studio that's gonna come out very soon. It's called Sci Studio LA, where you guys can check that out on Instagram if you guys want. Go follow it. I would appreciate it. But yeah, it's just a kid trying to have a space where we can create, doing lighting breakdowns for you guys. Again, so if you're shooting interviews, music videos, or anything, these things, you just throw them anywhere. They're battery operated, so you don't have to worry about having it connected. Yeah, there you guys have it. First impression. My guy Quay. What's your Instagram if you want to display here?
Instagram, Quay Visions. I promise you guys I didn't steal the Mario Visions.
You saw that? Mario Visions, Quay Visions. Damn, he took my, nah. It's all good, it's all good. That's what we're building here.
YouTube coming soon, so follow me for some more content.
If you guys like this video, drop it a like. Appreciate it as always. Leave any comments you guys might have. All right, guys, peace out.